visiting my channel. In the last video, I have shared tips and even an example of my own recorded introduction to serve as your guide in creating yours for your dream ESL online teaching job. Of course, there are different ways to introduce yourself. It can be done through a face-to-face interview, written, or it can be audio or video recorded. Now, for ESL online teaching jobs, most of the application process will be conducted online. But in some cases, an employer might ask you to attend face-to-face interview or an office-based interview. In my case, everything was done online, from registration, application, what else? System checks, exams, demo, and mock lessons. So to me, that was very convenient. Now, before you start writing, there are things that you need to consider. Like, for example, an employer might require 1 to 2 minutes of introduction and may ask you to include basic information such as your name or your nickname, your education, or your skills only. Okay? So you have to make sure that you have enough valid information to fill those 2 minutes of introduction. Now, as mentioned in the previous video, some employers might require less than a minute only. So I think the shorter the better. Another thing is be grammar conscious. Make sure that your pronunciation is correct, your intonation is proper, and since this is a written introduction, of course, spelling is a must. These are imperative if you want to be an ESL tutor or an ESL teacher. So let's have a look at my written introduction. Note that this is the most updated written introduction I have. I no longer have an access to the 2014 copy because when I updated it in 2019, it actually replaced the 2014 one. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to save a copy. So let's read this. Of course, you're free to read with me.
Hello! Thank you for choosing your air job. I'm Liz. I studied computer technology in college, and I have worked as a call center agent, which eventually enhanced my communication skills more. I like talking to people and meeting new acquaintances. I was a sales and customer service representative, a technical and chat support, and a financial fraud analyst. I have managed people as a mentor and a team lead apprentice, handling supervisory and escalation calls. For some time, I was a real estate broker associate for Canadian and US-based clients. I also worked as a reservation agent in a 5-star hotel in the UAE. All of these experiences required speaking and interacting using the English language. Learning English can be so much fun as it helps you develop new relationships with other people around the world. And it can help you build confidence to interact globally. I'm very excited to be talking to you soon.
Again, I did say that you don't have to follow any specific structures. You just stick to your plan and speak confidently. Unless, of course, the employer have specific guidelines on how they would want or how they want the introduction to be. So make sure you follow. A written introduction is a lot easier than an audio or video recorded one. You just mind your spelling and just make sure that you highlight some of your positive attributes and skills. Before submitting, of course, you must review carefully. It must be quick and informational, and most of all, it should create an impact on both the employers and students. So there, I hope you pick up a thing or two in today's video to help you get started with your written introduction for your ESL online teaching job. If you're new to my channel, click subscribe. I would appreciate a like and a comment. And that's all for today. See you again next time. Ciao!